Hello, my name is Kallista and welcome back to Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition. In the last episode, we completed Priority Thessia and it didn't exactly go great. The elusive man stole Vendetta, Kai Leng cheated, we didn't learn any new information about the Catalyst, and Thessia was lost. The Reapers have won the planet. Things got dire. Things got dire in the last episode, and I really like that. I really like that we have what feels like a substantial loss. Throughout this whole franchise, Shepard has done nothing but win. No matter the odds, no matter what they're facing, Commander Shepard has always won at the end of the day. And yeah, that's fun. I like there to be some defeat in my games. I like to feel like, oh shit, can we do this? Can we do this? I don't know. I like that feeling. And I've never really had that because, again, it was always just kind of assumed, oh, you're going to win at the end of the day. At the end of the mission, you will come out winning. Because that is always what has happened. So to have a major defeat like that, I'm really enjoying this. And I'm really enjoying how Shepard is being portrayed after the fact. Naomi has been super snippy. Super snippy with her friends and companions. And the pilot. I'm sorry, Joker. I'm sorry, it's true though. But yes, she's been really snippy with her friends and the pilot. And I'm loving that. I'm loving that we are seeing that Shepard has an actual emotional response to all of this, rather than, again, it's always been like water off a duck's back. No matter what Shepard is dealing with, they're just going to power on through and deal with it and have no response. So the fact that we're getting an actual emotional, like, no, I'm not okay with this. Like, fucking leave me alone, everyone. Leave me alone. Just don't talk to me. I'm loving this. I am loving this. Now, Kaiden is nowhere to be seen, unless he is camouflaged into the chair. No, he is not. We'll track him down. Maybe he's playing poker. He was playing poker before. Hi, Tali. Hi, Tali. I hope... We're gonna get through this. We're gonna get through this. Fingers crossed. I hope so. Hello. Oh, no one playing poker. Okay. And no one at the bar. Aight. Also, before I forget, let me start my timer going. There we are. Now then, Liara, my dear.
Dr. Tassoni has gone to speak with the Prothean.
Oh, shit. I was gonna say, I would assume that Liara would have some thoughts, given that, you know, her species history has just been proven to be a lie. Okay, no new upgrades. Anything new here? No. Okie doke, so Liara's having a chat with Javik. I'm sure that's going perfectly. Hello? That's just a random note. Okay. Okay, well, Garrus. Garrus, buddy. Are you where you should be? Where the fuck is... Oh, hello. Hello. I was having a moment. I was like, no one is where they should be.
Any word from your family?
They made it off Palaven. It was tight, but they're okay.
We'll take every scrap of good news we can get.
Wish I had more, though.
Why?
I just had to make a tough call with the Primarch. He said our fleets are being decimated, so I advised him to cease all offensive operations against the Reapers.
A full retreat?
The only way to save Palaven now is to hold our ships back for the Crucible. But if I'm wrong, then a lot of other Turian families won't be as lucky as mine.
Oh. Oh, that... Oh, okay, so, firstly, I'm really happy that your family made it off Palaven. That is fantastic. Oh. Yeah, they're having to hold everything back for one final push. But if that final push turns out to be a dud, because we don't know what the fuck the catalyst is, then, oh...
That's a hell of a gamble. No other options?
If there are, I can't see them. It all comes down to the Crucible now.
And ruthless calculus.
How are you holding up, Shepard? This all has to be taking a toll.
Oh my god. I love when the game asks questions like this. Just, how are you doing? How are you doing? I've said it before. I've said it so many times before. Naomi is a deeply traumatized individual. She is deeply traumatized. She has a lot of shit going on in her head. She needs therapy. She needs so much therapy. If she survives all of this, one, she's got to go to Looters Anonymous. Two, she's got to get, like, actual proper therapy. Because right now, she's talking to Chartquest. Chartquest is not a therapist. She is a doctor. But, like, that's all we have. That is all we have on this ship. So she's taking what she can get. Like... Garrus is a good friend. Garrus is an extremely good friend. He has been with us since damn near the very beginning. And I do think she would be honest with, like, yeah, this is taking a major toll. I'm fucked up, Garrus. I'm really fucked up.
There's only so much fight in a person. Only so much death you can take
before your friend picks you up, dusts you off, and tells you you're the best damn soldier he's ever met. We'll get through this. We always do.
Buddy, I love you. Thank you for the proximity mines. That was a really nice gift. Oh, you're feeling sad? Have some mines. Garrus Vakarian, I love you. Oh, buddy.
Not something you can ever get used to. Seeing a world go down like that. Thousands of years of civilization on fire. But it wasn't your fault. Thessia was already gone by the time we got there. And maybe the elusive man did win one, but so what? I've lost a few fights in my time, and I'm still here. It's because I always made sure the next one belonged to me. And the one after that. A battle doesn't make a war, Shepard. We're still in this.
Oh my god, this... Right now, I'm just like, damn, Naomi, I wish you were straight. I wish you were straight, because I would have romanced the shit out of this man, but Naomi just turns towards me in my mind and goes, no, dick, please. No, thank you, I'm not interested in... It is annoying. It is... I'm not gonna lie, it is annoying when a character comes so fully formed in my mind that they have a very distinct, like, this is my sexual preference. This is my sexual preference. Naomi formed in my mind, and one of the first things she said was like, I am the queen of the lesbians. I am the big gay. Like, that is me. Here's my pride flag. Like, I'm gonna be singing I am what I am up and down the ship. Like, this is me. Like, she had a very distinct sexual preference when she was birthed in my brain. Like, there was never any chance of her being straight. Never. I can't go against what the character in my brain is saying. Like, if I were to, okay, no, I don't care that you're a lesbian, we're romancing Garrus. No. It just doesn't feel right. It feels like, going against what my characters want feels like if you've ever seen a cat being stroked from tail to head, so the wrong way. If you've ever seen a cat be stroked the wrong way and it gets this look like, what the fuck is this? That's how it feels to me. That look is what happens to my brain when I try and go against what my characters want. Like, there was never any chance of me romancing Garrus because Naomi is the big gay, but dear God, now is the time. Now is when I'm just like, why? Why couldn't you have been straight, girl? I want to romance him.
Have you checked on Liara? She must be devastated. That's not something you ever forget.
We're going to check on our girlfriend. We are going to do that, but she's speaking with Javik.
Shepard, this is when you take all your anger and frustration, bottle it up, then use it to rearrange every molecule in Kai Ling's body. You'll get your chance.
Why are we focusing on Kai Leng? He seems like a little bitch. I've got to be honest. How do I put this? I don't like Kai Leng. I hate him. But it's not a hatred where, like, I respect the Elusive Man. The Elusive Man is a worthy opponent. I respect him. Kai Leng, I'm just like, you a cheating ass bitch. You had to trigger a cutscene to prevent me from killing you, like, sir. Sir, you pathetic. The Elusive Man is also a bitch, but in a very different way. I'm like, you a bitch because I hate you. Kai Leng just has bitch energy. I'm like, I don't hate you enough to respect you. I just think you're a loser.
Not right now.
Okay, Garrus. Okay, thank you for the chat. Thank you for the chat, good buddy. Oh, I'm gonna miss him. When the game ends, I'm gonna miss Garrus.
Commander.
Okay, nothing from Charquas. Anyone? No one chilling out here. Okay, and down to engineering. Now then, Alice.
No. I'm trying to word it right.
What happens if you word it wrong?
If I'm lucky, the Citadel Stock Exchange drops 2,000 extra points.
And if you're unlucky?
I don't know. Never really been unlucky.
Okie doke.
Commander.
Alice. And hello.
Commander, we were just talking to Liara. She's a strong one.
I'd say her world's just been completely rocked.
Completely. Adams and I were just remembering Noveria and the terrible way her mother died. Liara seemed so together afterward. Couldn't have been easy. For weeks, she told me stories about her mother. Yeah, me too. I have a feeling she'll be okay. Yeah. Hope so.
Liara is strong. Liara is exceptionally strong. That's one of the qualities I really admire about her, her strength. So that doesn't mean, you know, like, oh, I don't have to check on her. She's strong, she'll be no, we go and check. We go and check. In a minute, though.
I'm really glad she has you to comfort her.
Oh my god! That was adorable. Thank you for finally accepting that Naomi is the big gay Kaiden.
And don't worry about Kai Lang. Now that we've seen his dirty moves, next time, he's getting his ass kicked. Count on it.
Well, unless he triggers another cutscene, which I think he might, because again, he gives off bitch energy.
Can't wait to get back out there. Can't wait to get back out there.
Indeed.
Nothing to report, Commander. Nothing to report, Commander.
Just double checking. Tally's not there because she's upstairs.
Commander.
Nothing to report.
Good stuff, you two. Now then, anyone hiding down below? No. Now then, let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. I feel like this isn't going to be pretty. Because Liara has just experienced something traumatic. And Javik is a dick.
That can't be true.
You saw it with your own eyes. The goddess Athame was Prothean. You wanted to know more about your history, Asari. Now you do.
I have a name. It's Liara Tassoni, and
Hey! Settle down.
My home was just destroyed, and all he can do is gloat.
Okay, girl, I get you. We're in space. If you decide to fuck him up, one, I'd help you. You're my girl. I would help you beat his ass. But there's a pretty good chance that we'll blow a hole in the ship and then we're all dead. Like, no, we can't be doing that. We can't. Javik, fucking apologize. Apologize.
Given what's happened today, I think you owe Liara an apology, Javik.
Apologize for the truth?
For not doing more. You're a Prothean. You were supposed to have all the answers. How could you not stop this from happening?
We believed you would. Long ago, we saw the potential in your people. Even then, it was obvious. The wisdom, the patience. You were the best hope for this cycle. So you were guided when necessary.
Well, it didn't work.
You're still alive, aren't you? Your world may have fallen, but as long as even one Asari is left standing, the fight isn't over.
I guess that goes for Protheans, too.
Despair is the enemy's greatest weapon. Do not let them wield it. Liara T'Soni.
Oh, that was a really nice message. If he actually meant it. Oh god, this is tricky. This is tricky. We've never known Javik to actually be nice. He's been inspiring, but even then we had to push him towards that. I'm thinking back to that moment on the Citadel when there were a bunch of, like, there was a Hannah, I think there was an Asari, I think there were other people, and he started basically being like, you're all gonna die, my people died, everyone's dying. And we interrupted him and were like, dude, fucking stop. Don't do it, like, go for a different approach. And then he started out like, oh, but as long as y'all are left, like, you can do it, or something. I've never known this man to be kind. That's the thing of it. I've never known this man to be kind. My gut reaction was this. I do think that Naomi would be suspicious of Javik. He's not her friend. I do think she has a low opinion of him. There are people that she has lower opinions of. There are crewmates that she's had lower opinions of. Kelly Chambers, for one. But I think she'd be suspicious. We've never known this guy to be kind.
Did you mean any of that?
She believes it, so she will keep fighting. Isn't that what matters most, Commander?
Carry on.
So that is a no, I didn't mean any of it. Okay, I'm glad I went with that. I'm glad I went with the renegade option there, Javik.
I'm told you spoke with a VI of one of my people. It seems another Prothean still fights the Reapers. If there is to be victory in this war, it will be for all cycles. The living will avenge the dead. And do not concern yourself with Thessia's fate, Commander. The loss of a planet is insignificant next to the loss of the galaxy.
Again, I partially agree with him there. The loss of a planet is insignificant compared to the loss of the galaxy. However, at that stage, you're quantifying trauma. And that's a fucked up thing to do. That is an incredibly fucked up thing to do. You know, oh, well, I've suffered ABC, therefore, you know, oh, I'm gonna talk to you like this. Oh, well, I've suffered XYZ. My trauma is greater than yours, so actually you can't speak on this matter. You have to defer to my judgment. My trauma is greater than yours. Like, it's quantifying trauma, and I just... Yes, a planet is smaller than the galaxy, but just because it's smaller doesn't mean it matters less. There were so many people on there. So many people are now dead, or husks, or, oh god, they were Asari, so banshees. Well, if they carried the gene for, Ardat Yarkshi-ness, you know what I mean, but like, so many of them will be dead, or under Reaper control, like, that's a lot. That's a lot. Like, just because it's one planet compared to the galaxy doesn't mean that grieving that is stupid or unnecessary.
I suffered many defeats in the last war, Commander. Let this loss be the fuel that powers your rage. Your Joker pilot insists I call myself Prothe the Prothean. I insisted he allow me to throw him out the airlock.
I don't know who I'm siding with in that argument. I mean, at the very least, Joker means well. He doesn't necessarily succeed, because I think that Naomi is... I don't think that Naomi is like me. So for me, when I go through something traumatic, when I am wrecked emotionally through sadness or rage, what is necessary for me is to be left alone. I need to be left completely alone. Don't come find me. Don't try to talk to me. Don't try to cheer me up. Like, please don't do anything. Just leave me alone. Leave me in a room where I can be with my own thoughts, where I can cry into the ground, where I can scream into the walls, where I can do whatever I feel like I have to do. And then when I'm ready, I will come out and, you know, I will discuss. But like my immediate reaction to anything like that is I need to be left the fuck alone. I don't think Naomi is that way inclined. I think Naomi is far more extroverted than I am. I think Naomi needs to talk. That's the thing of it. I think Naomi needs to talk. Having someone who's constantly making jokes, that might work for some people. It doesn't work for Naomi. But at the very least, Joker does mean well. He's not succeeding, he's not actually helping, but he's trying to help. I can see that. I don't necessarily think Naomi can, but I, personally, me the player, I can see Joker is at the very least attempting to help in the only way he knows how. Javik's just a bitch. This man a dickhead. Although you could make the argument that Javik is helping in the only way he knows how. It's not his fault that the Protheans were tyrants. Like, yeah, I'm with Joker. I'm with Joker in that argument. I've decided, yeah, no, you can't airlock him. You are now Prothe the Prothean.
I am with my own thoughts.
Aye, Prothe.
I am with my own thoughts.
Okay, Prothe. I'ma leave you be. You'd get on well with Bill. You'd get on really well with Bill. That's not a diss on Bill, it's just a reference to the fact I've renamed him. Okay, and Cortez.
I appreciate you checking in on me. Ma'am?
Okay, nothing to say. And James?
Hey, for what it's worth, I know how it feels to lose like that. I know that doesn't make it easier, but you're just human like the rest of us.
If you're trying to make me feel better, it's not working, Lieutenant.
Hey, everyone on this ship knows you did all you could. You need to cut yourself some slack. Whatever it takes to get that data back from Cerberus. We're behind you. Whatever it takes to end this.
Noted.
Yeah, I think for Naomi, funnily enough, the person who has helped the most is Garrus. How are you? How are you feeling? What's happening with you? Everyone else, and again, I understand that they're trying to help. Oh, we're with you, Shepard, we're with you. You did all you could, blah, blah, blah. They're talking at her. And Naomi's like, this is not helpful. I don't need to be spoken at. I need to get the thoughts out of my brain. And the only one who's done that is Garrus.
I'm ready to see Earth again, Shepard.
Oh god, so soon?
Sure would have liked to visit Thessia before the war. Imagine a whole world of those blue beauties. One of the wonders of the galaxy, if you ask me.
I'm just imagining James and Naomi picking up Asari chicks at the bar. Admittedly, Naomi wouldn't do that now. She's in a relationship. But before Liara, they absolutely would have been doing that together.
You want to hit Cerberus where it hurts? I'm with you. Ready when you are. I still can't believe you went inside again. I don't even... Loco, Completely loco.
Dude, that was a while ago. I came down and spoke to you. You had nothing to say on the matter.
Hey.
I guess it just took him a while. It was like, I can't believe she did this.
Hey.
I can't comprehend it. He's finally realized, like, shit, that did actually happen. She went inside again. Now, Sophie, yes.
Good dog.
Yes, you are a good dog. Pet the dog, Naomi. It might make you feel better. Oh, Sophie's a good girl. Petting her would be de-stressing. Now, then, let's go back. Oh.
She went straight to her cabin. She's not answering her comm.
How bad?
I've never seen Liara like this. Not even after Noveria.
Damn.
Can you talk to her? You've known her as long as any of us. And with Palaven.
I'm just another damn reminder of how many people are dying. You should talk to her.
I just regained my homeworld. She just lost hers.
Well, I don't have any magic words. She needs time. Maybe call her later.
She went straight to her cabin. She's not answering her comm.
How bad?
I've never seen Liara like this. Not even after Noveria.
Damn.
I'm just because it came up support.
You've known her
so
as
I just
long
wanna...
as any of us. And
wait a second. Will it come up support Garrus?
Maybe later.
Sorry, that was curious. That was very curious.
I'll go talk to Liara.
Good. When she went by, she just really needs you right now.
Ah, okay. Okay, I'm good. Because my thought was like, we're going anyway.
Thanks, Shepard.
Like, that's our girl. Of course we're gonna go talk to her, see how she's doing.
I've studied Protheans my entire life. If I'd been shown the beacon on Thessia earlier...
You would have needed Shepard's cipher to comprehend it.
I still could have learned from it. Instead, my mother hid the galaxy's most important archaeological find from me. It must have been such a joke to her when I became a Prothean researcher.
The penalties for withholding Prothean technology are among the harshest in Council space. Your mother's motives may have been simply to shield you.
Perhaps. Thank you, Edie. I hadn't considered that. How did this happen, Shepard? Did I just assume the Asari would be ready? That the Council would protect them? Or was I so busy with the Catalyst that I ignored my own people?
You'd never do that.
They're dying by the millions. I told those people on Thessia we'd save them. How many Asari died because I demanded their help?
None.
Shepard, that isn't true.
You've been warning your people for 4 years, Liara. There's not a damn thing you should feel guilty about. If we move fast enough, they'll have a chance to survive this, to start again. We lost Thessia, but we haven't lost the Asari yet.
Helping the refugees. That's something I can do. It's something I owe them.
I knew you'd think of something.
I still need some time, Shepard. But thank you.
I love her so much. Oh, baby. Darling. This will sound really weird, but I like that it showed her snot. And I don't mean that in like a weird way, but like so often in video games, when there's a pretty lass crying, they just have like the little... It's pretty crying. It's pretty crying. I like the fact that, no, she is ugly crying. There's snot coming down, tears, streaks all over her face. I'm like, yes. That is the appropriate level of crying for what she has just experienced. Oh, darling.
I need some time, Shepard.
Okay. Okay, and there we go. Possible book titles. Glyph, please flag this as a list of possible book titles. When this is all over, I'd like to publish what we've learned about the Protheans. The Protheans, a living legacy. The Protheans Empire, or the Prothean Empire, the Protheans, the last Prothean, living history of the Protheans. I despise thinking up titles for my own academic research. Prothean journeys, journeys with the Prothean. What about the Prothean was a dick? What about that? Prothean Notes 2186 Entry 4. I can't let disappointment stop me from learning the Protheans' history. It's just as naive as thinking they were all benevolent. And I've perhaps been arrogant, judging an entire species on what little time I've had to know its sole survivor. He was hardly responsible for the skewed view I had of his people. I put forward the idea of writing a book with Javik, and to my surprise, he said he would think about it. Perhaps it's a start. Or it's a polite way of saying no. Then again, when has Javik been polite? That's a thought.
Please, enjoy your day.
Oh, I will, Glyph. I will, thank you. I'm glad we could do something for her. She's all right.
Hopefully she's doing better now.
Thanks for talking to her. Neither of us knew what to say.
There's not much we can say. But being there helps.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Now then. I'ma just feed my fish. Where is Jeff? Where is Jeff? That one's Jeff. There he goes. Have a good feast, Jeff. Go get the food. Go get the food. Maybe he's not hungry. Oh no, there he goes. That's right, eat up, little buddy. My chief assassin fish. No, let the space hamster. Squeak indeed. Okie doke. Let's read some codex entries, and then I'll bring the episode to a close.
Jelix, the second planet. The Asari homeworld, Thessia, is the core of the largest economy in the Milky Way. The planet's reserves of Element Zero are so vast that they affect its price galaxy-wide. Because life on Thessia evolved in an ezo-rich environment, the world is home to a wealth of both biotically active and ezo-resistant species. Travel to the planet is strictly controlled, but smuggling remains an issue. Thessia is host to varying republics instead of a single government, and although each maintains a formidable military, it is notable for having long been free of internal or external wars. The Asari are renowned for their cultural and political dominance, and they excel in ambassadorial ventures. They have a strong presence in Citadel politics and galactic policy. However, it is the unfocused political structure of their homeworld that has left the Thessians unprepared for the current conflict.
God, this is beautiful. This is absolutely stunning. I do wish that we could have gone to Thessia in a time of peace. I think it would have been beautiful. And Ontarom. 16 years ago, the Systems Alliance established the first dish field on Ontarom, defying the tidal disruptions and electrical storms that periodically sweep across the planet. The facility has since grown into a crucial communications hub for the Alliance. Trade between the Alliance base and nearby human settlements sustains planetary unity. The Alliance also trains and hires colonists to maintain the quantum communicators, further strengthening the bond between locals and military forces that use the comm stations. Although most of the communication relays serve the military, a coalition of Ontarom's businesses has begun construction on a civilian broadcast hub. The local Alliance commander has offered the help of the military's technical experts, making Ontarom a symbol of civilian and military cooperation. And technology, computers, virtual intelligence, VI. A virtual intelligence is an advanced form of user interface software. VIs use a variety of methods to simulate natural conversation, including an audio interface and an avatar personality to interact with. Although a VI can provide a convincing emulation of sentience, they are not self-aware, nor can they learn or take independent action. VIs are used as operating systems on commercial and home computers. Minimal VI agents are also available. Agents are compact and specialized. Some serve as personal secretaries, filtering calls and scheduling meetings based on user-defined priorities. Others are advanced search engines, propagating themselves across the extranet to collate user-requested data. Commercial VIs in a variety of stock personalities are available at any software retailer. Boutique firms and hobbyists also build unique VIs to personal specification. Although software emulation of living personalities is illegal, reconstructions of famous historical figures are common. And the Reaper War, the fall of Earth. The Reapers took Earth in a matter of hours. The Alliance knew the first wave would arrive from Batarian space, but they were unprepared for the speed and scale of the attack. The Reapers bypassed the 6th and 7th fleets at Terra Nova and Eden Prime, flying straight from relay to relay where they could neither be tracked nor intercepted. The tactic was unexpected, since the navies of organic species would never risk coming out of FTL within combat range or leaving enemies at their backs to threaten supply lines. At Arcturus Station, more than a dozen Reaper capital ships engaged the Alliance's 2nd, 3rd, and 5th fleet. This was mere screening for the main force. Dozens more capital ships continued through the Charon relay, where the 1st fleet had been lying in wait but was soon destroyed. The 4th fleet, near Earth, had a few minutes of advance warning. It stood no better chance. After destroying Earth's convoys, smaller Reaper destroyers wiped out all GPS and communication satellites in Earth's orbit and cut the undersea fiber optic cables that linked the continents. Earth's resistance now relies on outdated radio towers and a few quantum entanglement communicators whose matched pairs happen to be on other continents or outside the Sol system. Communication is so limited that the fate of entire nations remains unknown. The capital ships bombarded defense installations and industrial centers, annihilating entire cities with populations in the low millions, including Adelaide, Hamburg, Algebail, and Fort Worth. Meanwhile, Reaper destroyers descended into the atmosphere to melt roads and capture population centers with minimal loss of life. This is not an example of the Reapers being merciful. More likely they are herding their prey to make the coming harvest that much easier. Oof. Oof, what a line. Okie doke, and with that, I am out of time for this episode. In the next one, we return to the Citadel to see if there are any miscellaneous side quests there. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.